remember the exact feeling of walking toward the movie theater that December night. The air had that sharp, cold quality, but not the kind that hurts. The kind that makes everything feel alive and sparkly. The theater was at the edge of the shopping mall, and from 3 blocks away I could already see the marquee glowing against the dark sky. Big block letters, Titanic. The line stretched out the door, wrapped around the side of the building, disappeared into the parking lot. I had never seen anything like it. The smell hit me before I even got close. Fresh popcorn mixed with cold air and something else. Something electric and sweet. Everyone was there. Groups of friends laughing, couples holding hands, families with kids bouncing with excitement. But this wasn't a normal night. Everyone knew it. You could feel it humming through the crowd like magic. I got in line behind a group of girls from school. They were talking fast, excited, clutching their tickets like golden passes. One of them had a magazine with Leonardo DiCaprio on the cover, already worn from being opened and closed too many times. The theater doors kept swinging open and shut, letting out bursts of warm air and light. Each time I caught glimpses of the lobby, the red carpet, the cardboard standees, the concession stand packed with happy faces. I had been waiting for this movie for months. The trailers alone had made me feel something I couldn't quite name, like wonder and excitement mixed together. And now, standing in that line, watching my breath fog in the cold, I felt like I was part of something huge, something I would remember forever. The line started moving, and everyone pressed forward with smiles. Our town wasn't big. Main Street had maybe 20 stores, a pizza place, a drugstore, and the mall where the theater lived. But that night, it felt like the whole world had shrunk down to this one glowing block. Cars circled the parking lot. Christmas lights strung between lampposts twinkled red and green, and the neon sign above the theater entrance buzzed softly, casting pink and blue light across everyone's faces. It was the kind of scene you only see in movies, except this time we were inside it. I finally made it through the doors. The lobby was alive in the best way. Kids ran between adults' legs, laughing. Teenagers clustered around the arcade machines near the bathroom, pumping quarters into Street Fighter 2. I had a Walkman clipped to my jeans, bright yellow, the foam on the headphones starting to crack, but I didn't turn it on. I wanted to hear everything, the laughter, the shuffling feet on sticky carpet, the automated voice from the ticket ripper. Theater 6, down the hall on your right. The golden hour had already passed outside, leaving behind that deep purple sky that only happens in winter. Through the glass doors, I could see streetlights starting to flicker on, one by one, like someone was lighting candles across the entire town. The mall's parking lot lights turned everything orange and warm. Even the cold felt good. It felt like anticipation made physical. I bought popcorn. The butter machine dripped slow and thick, and the girl behind the counter smiled wide, caught up in the excitement of the night. The whole theater smelled like salt and sugar and old carpet and possibility. I clutched my bucket and my ticket and followed the crowd down the dark hallway toward Theater 6. Behind me, I heard someone say, "This is going to be incredible." They were right. I found a seat in the middle section, not too close, not too far. The theater was filling up fast, everyone finding their spots with that pleasant shuffle of coats and bags. Every few seconds, another group would move down the aisle, smiling, excited, settling in. The screen was still showing previews for other movies: Men in Black, Scream 2, Alien Resurrection. But everyone was buzzing with energy, whispering about what was coming. I had brought a pack of floppy disks in my backpack. I'd been working on something at the library computer earlier and forgot to take them out. They pressed against my spine now, a small reminder of regular life. But regular life felt very far away. The lights dimmed once, then came back up. False alarm. A few people laughed, the sound warm and communal. The movie theater had been my place for years. Every Friday night, almost without fail, I'd come here. Sometimes with friends, sometimes alone. I knew which seats had the best view, which bathroom stall had a lock that actually worked, which trailers meant a good movie was coming. This theater was old, worn velvet seats, ceiling tiles that sagged a little in the corners, posters for movies from 5 years ago still hanging in the hallway. But it was ours. It belonged to us, to this town, to every person who needed somewhere special to go. But tonight was different. Tonight felt like the whole world was watching the same thing at the same exact moment, like we were all inside the same beautiful dream. The lights dimmed again. This time, they stayed down. Someone a few rows back whispered, "Here we go." The Paramount logo appeared on screen, and the entire theater hummed with anticipation. I leaned back in my seat and smiled. The movie was everything, more than everything. From the moment the title appeared on screen, white letters against deep blue, I forgot I was sitting in a theater. I forgot about the person next to me, forgot about the cold December night outside, forgot about homework and Monday morning, and everything that wasn't this moment of pure magic. The ship was beautiful, the costumes, the music, the way everything glowed on screen like a dream. The love story unfolded with that perfect movie romance feeling, the kind that makes you believe in something bigger. Around me, people sighed at the sweet moments, laughed at the funny parts, leaned forward during the exciting scenes. The whole theater breathed together. The night outside had turned completely black now. No more purple, just deep winter darkness pressing against the windows. But inside we were bathed in the glow of the screen, warm and safe and completely transported. I had a pack of cereal in my backpack from earlier, one of those single-serving boxes with the colorful cartoon mascot, and the cardboard pressed against my side, forgotten, part of the ordinary world that felt so far away. The movie swept us along for 3 hours that felt like 30 minutes, epic and romantic and gorgeous. When the music swelled, I felt it in my chest. When the characters danced, I felt light. This was what movies were supposed to be. Huge, overwhelming in the best way. The kind of story that makes you feel lucky to be alive and watching it. The credits rolled to that haunting, beautiful song, and the theater stayed dark for an extra moment. Then the lights came up slowly, gently, like a soft landing back to reality. Everyone stood up smiling, talking in odd whispers, moving slowly like we didn't want to break the spell. Outside, the cold air felt crisp and wonderful. I walked back through the mall in a happy daze. Most of the stores were closed, metal gates pulled down, but their Christmas decorations still glowed. Wreaths with red bows, fake snow in window displays, strings of white lights everywhere. The movie theater and the food court were still buzzing with life. A few other people from the showing walked near me and we smiled at each other, strangers sharing something special. Someone had left a skateboard leaning against the fountain in the center of the mall. Wheels still, water still trickling from the fountain, even though it was almost midnight. I stopped and looked at the decorations reflected in the dark water. Everything felt heightened somehow, more vivid, like the movie had turned up the brightness on the real world. I didn't go straight home. I couldn't. Instead, I sat on one of the benches near the mall entrance and just soaked it in. Through the glass doors, I could see people leaving, talking animatedly with their hands, reliving their favorite parts. A couple walked by holding hands, laughing about something. A kid ran ahead of his parents, still bouncing with energy despite the late hour. I thought about the movie, about how something that grand and beautiful could exist, about how hundreds of people in my small town had just watched the same thing, felt the same wonder, gasped at the same moments. We'd been together in that theater, strangers mostly, but connected by something bigger and brighter than ourselves. My Walkman was still clipped to my jeans, silent. I pulled the headphones up and pressed play. The tape inside clicked, whirred, started playing something I'd recorded off the radio weeks ago. A song I loved. It felt perfect now. I clicked it off after a minute and just sat there in the warm glow of the mall lights. This was the kind of night that stays with you, the kind that glows. I think about that night more than I probably should. Not just the movie itself, though I can still see every gorgeous frame if I close my eyes, but the feeling of being there, in that moment, when everything felt magical and vast and beautiful all at once. The walk home was long and cold and perfect. The streets were quiet except for a few other people clearly coming from the same showing, walking with the same amazed expression. The streetlights made everything glow orange and warm. Somewhere far off, I could hear a train passing through town, that long whistle that always made me feel peaceful and safe at the same time. When I got home, the house was dark except for the porch light my parents had left on. I stood outside for a minute, looking up at the stars, thinking about how big the world is, how full of beautiful stories, how lucky I was to be alive right now to see them. Inside, I went straight to my room and just lay on my bed, still in my jacket, smiling at the ceiling. The glow-in-the-dark stars I'd stuck up there when I was younger were still shining faintly, little points of light in the dark. I could still make out the constellations I'd tried to create. That night, the Titanic premiere, December 1997, our small-town theater packed with people who wanted to feel something magnificent, lives inside me like a warm light. It was proof that magic is real, that stories matter, that sometimes the whole world stops for 3 hours and 20 minutes to watch something beautiful unfold on screen. I'd go back to that night in a heartbeat, stand in that line again, feel that cold air, sit in that dark theater surrounded by strangers who became part of the same beautiful memory. Some moments don't fade. They just keep glowing, warm and bright, forever.
Alright, we'll wrap it up here for now, but if you want to keep riding this feeling, make sure you hit subscribe, turn on the bell, and drop a like. I'll see you in the next episode, and trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming.